Good morning, baseball fans, and welcome to the Bubba Sports Complex in Sanford, Florida. We're here for the 2024 Florida Fall State Championship. Teams from all over the state have made their trek to Boomba in pursuit of the title. From as far south as Key West and as far north as Gainesville, we'll surely see the best baseball talent that Florida has to offer. Thank you for joining us today. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, we would certainly appreciate your support. Alongside Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. We'll be bringing you the call for today's game. Derek, it looks like we're getting ready for the first pitch, so we're just going to go right into live action.
Sounds great, Will. Let's go.
Leading it off for the Outlaws is going to be number 99, Ryan Boyd. First pitch called strike outside corner, and we're underway. On the mound for the Plantation Stars today, number 8, Petrucci. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Boyd's going to have to battle back, protect the plate, being down the count. No balls, 2 strikes, Derek.
Yeah, for sure. He's taking a couple of hacks here early, trying to get on, trying to make something happen.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, so Petrucci gets an opening strikeout.
3 straight pitches there, Will.
And that's going to bring up number 5, Witten Lott for the Outlaws, looking to get something started here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, you hate to see that, with Boyd's speed. You like to get him on and over and around early.
There's a chopper to shortstop. Shortstop with it over to first base in time to record the second out of the inning. So Petrucci working an efficient inning thus far.
Yeah, 2 outs and 4 pitches, Will. That's pretty good. You got to be happy if you're the Stars.
So the Outlaws are going to look for a 2-out rally, and if they're successful, that's going to start with number 27, Will Wilkie, who's now up to bat. Called strike down the middle. We understand that our audio may be out of sync, so we're working to correct that right now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Wilkie quickly down on the count, no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the Outlaws are being aggressive, and Stars pitching is off to a good start.
Changeup gets Wilkie swinging, so the Outlaws go down in order. An efficient inning for the Plantation Stars as we move to the bottom of the first inning.
Oh, make me warm.
Hello, Outlaw baseball fans. Please join me in wishing our special boys a very happy birthday. Our Outlaw birthday boys for October are Noah Conley, Bubba Smith,
Happy birthday, Bubba. Happy birthday, Bubba.
Happy birthday, Bubba!
Happy 10th birthday to our favorite son.
We love you, Bubba.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
So as we get ready to begin the bottom of the first inning, Derek, it doesn't get any more efficient than that as far as Plantation. Petrucci working a gem on the mound thus far, so the Outlaws are going to have to adjust. What do you look for now with the Outlaws on defense and Morales on the mound.
Well, Morales on the mound, you got to feel good if you're the Outlaws. He's been really good the past couple of weekends, and if he can keep that up, limit the damage, keep us in the ball game. Hopefully our bats come around. But like you said, Petrucci for the Stars, he's working an efficient game so far. Hope the Outlaws can start seeing the ball better, and get something cooking here.
And a big thank you to Jose Morales, who, with his assistance today, made this live stream possible. So thank you, Jose. We will quickly set the Outlaw defensive set. Jacob Morales on the mound, Noah Conley behind the plate, Whitten Lott at third base, Anthony Zito at short, Ryan Boyd at second, Evan McMurdo at first, as the first pitch from Morales rides in high for ball one. In center field is Will Wilkie, in left field Bubba Smith, in right field
looks like Mark Ventoloro.
Mark Ventoloro, and right. Thank you, Derek. There's a dribbler to second. Boyd charges up with it over to first in time. And we apologize as we were trying to get the defensive alignment set. That was leading off for the Plantation Stars was number 1, Drysdale. So 1 out in the inning with the ground out. That's going to bring up number 55, Bosse, for the Plantation Stars.
Yeah, Morales showing his efficiency early, right? We're at 3 pitches, 1 out.
There's a swing and a fly ball towards shortstop. Zito is under it, makes the call and the catch. And that's going to record the second out of the inning.
If it keeps up like this, Will, it's going to be a pitching battle this morning, isn't it?
Certainly is a duel so far, Derek.
A lot of room here on this infield. That clay goes back really far. Looks like they play a lot of ages here on this field, Will.
Number 3, Miller, now up for the Plantation Stars. Morales gets the called strike on the inside corner to go ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 our current score. Fastball misses low. Evens up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just to let all of our viewers know, we are operating off of a Wi-Fi hotspot today. These have been known to be inconsistent. If we lose our live stream today, as that pitch is going to run in high for ball 2, moving the count to 2-1. If we lose our live stream today, we are also recording the game, and we will be able to upload it to our page early this afternoon. So please bear with us as we try to make the Wi-Fi work for us. We also apologize for the wind interference that you may be hearing through our audio, as fastball misses away, running the count now to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. We certainly appreciate the breeze. It's certainly nice this morning on a crisp September morning in Sanford, Florida, but it does play havoc with our audio at times, so we'll do our best to mitigate that, but we thank you for joining us for this broadcast.
It is a gorgeous morning here, though, Will. Sun's just coming up. What a day for baseball, huh?
So the 3-1 count is going to miss away, and Miller will draw the 2-out walk. So the Plantation Stars have a runner aboard looking to get a 2-out rally started.
Looks like there's a bunch of room. Sorry, Will. Looks like there's a bunch of room, if you can't see on the camera, behind home plate and the backstop here. So if the ball gets away from either catcher, look for the other team to be running, and a lot.
Certainly agree, Derek. I'd say easily 15 to 20 feet of room to play with there. The cleanup batter for the Stars now at the plate, number 6, Velasquez, and he's going to try to look to make something happen as Miller takes his lead from first. Morales gives him a check. Pickoff move over to first. Miller makes it back. We believe that our audio is now properly synced. We apologize for that glitch at the beginning of the game. Morales comes set and delivers. Called strike 1 right down the middle of the plate. Morales gets ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball misses outside. That'll even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Miller on first for the Stars. Velasquez at the plate.
Keeping a pretty short lead over there at first. It's not tempting Morales too much yet.
There's a swing and a drive over Zito's head into center field. Wilkie's up with it. So a solid single for Velasquez, and the Stars are now threatening with 2 outs with runners on first and second. That's going to bring up number 21, Perez, for the Stars. And they've got the makings of a 2-out rally going.
Yeah, they're working it here, Will. Boyd over to hold them on there, but they're staying pretty close to the bags here.
Fastball called, strike right down the middle. There's one thing about Morales, Derek, and you know this well, is that when he gets in these pressure situations, he's clutch and is consistent in coming through.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to get phased too much here.
Fastball's going to run in high, evening up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Velasquez takes his lead from first, Miller from second, as Morales comes set and delivers. There's a fly ball to right field and shallow. Foul ball.
Ooh, that was close.
That was fortunate for the Outlaws, as that easily would have scored 1.
I had trouble written all over it.
Excellent pursuit by Ventoloro, but that just twisted into no man's land and fell foul by probably about less than a foot.
Yeah, I agree. Good hustle all around, no man's land.
Drop, third strike. So Morales comes through with the clutch strikeout with 2 outs, and that's going to end the inning. We move to the top of the second inning. Our score, 0-0.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests, and it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Pitcher Marone is due up. Kane. So Burns is going to have to go to his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Okay, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but he don't have a choice here tonight.
Now batting for Marone, Kane.
What got into him?
Okay, we're coming back. So we're ready to begin the top of the second inning. We've got all the makings of a pitcher's duel going on. Leading off the inning for the Outlaws, number 24, Easton Hawkins.
Yeah, I'd like to break up this no-hitter early, Will.
Fastball misses low and away for ball 1. Petrucci in his windup and delivers. Again, misses low and away. Hawkins now ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes, showing some solid discipline at this at-bat, forcing the pitch count to at least go up for the Stars.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's a swing and a drive to center field. That's going to drop in for a single. So Easton Hawkins gets things going for the Outlaws. They got the leadoff runner aboard.
Right on cue, Will.
I'd have to imagine that Outlaw manager Brian Lott, though he liked the aggression in the first inning, probably met with the boys and said, "Let's see some pitches. Let's force some action on the pitching end."
Yeah, let's see what he's got, right?
Pickoff move over to first. Hawkins makes it back in time. That's going to bring up the number 5 hitter for the Outlaws, number 21, Evan McMurdo. Hawkins takes his lead from first as Petrucci comes set and delivers. Pitch is going to ride in high for ball 1. Looks like we're going to swap out balls here. There is a layer of dew on the field this morning, as it is a cool, clear, crisp morning here in Sanford, Florida. Temperature in the low 70s.
Can't ask for anything better, Will.
Oh, it's a beautiful fall morning.
It's beautiful.
Pitch is going to ride in low, gets away from the catcher. Hawkins will break for second. He's going to make it in standing up. So heads up base running by Easton Hawkins. Gets the Outlaws a runner in scoring position. McMurdo's going to look to capitalize, having a 2-ball, no-strike count on him with nobody out here in the top of the second inning.
Yeah, Easton's been really good about reading pitches and being aggressive out there on the base paths. He sees his opportunities and seizes them early.
Fastball popped up on the infield. Shortstop, nobody calls for it, so it's going to drop in between shortstop and pitcher. Easton Hawkins gets ruled for base runner interference on that play as he makes contact with the shortstop.
Yeah, that was, it's tough to see. You hate to see that. So both players trying to make some plays, make something happen.
So because of the interference, okay, time's been called by the umpire to clarify the situation, as originally it was thought that both the batter and the runner were out. But with the runner interference, based on where it actually happened and where the contact was made, only the base runner gets impacted.
McMurdo on first, takes his lead over there.
So Hawkins is out on the interference. McMurdo is going to be ruled safe at first. Petrucci with the throw over, McMurdo back in time. That's going to bring up number 1, Jacob Morales for the Outlaws, looking to help his own cause here, get a runner across that plate for the Outlaws. Swing fouled away, first base side.
In addition to having a bunch of room behind home plate, Will, foul territory is gigantic over here. If you get a ball in foul territory and you got some speed on the corners, I mean, it's not going to roll over the fence. It's going to be caught. It was a pickoff move over there, but McMurdo back in safe.
Petrucci comes set and delivers. There's a chopper, shortstop side, deep in the hole, goes to second. Throw gets away. McMurdo looks to advance, as does Morales. And you were mentioning that foul territory before, Derek. That comes into play here as it rolled far enough to advance 2 bases. And the heads-up base running and speed by McMurdo will cross the first runner across the plate for the Gulf Coast Outlaws. Excellent hustle by Morales as well, as he advances all the way around to third. So the Outlaws making something happen. Currently lead 1-0 with 1 out in the top of the second. Morales on third. That's going to bring up number 23, Bubba Smith. That pitch is going to run in high for ball 1.
Yeah, almost right on cue, Will. As soon as we talk about the spacing here at this ballpark, they show us exactly what can happen.
Smith shows bunt. He connects down the third baseline. That rolls foul. Interesting roll on that one, Derek, and I don't know if you can see from the video, but we have a rather pronounced lip between the base pass on the lines and the infield. If it hits that lip, it's going to make a pretty substantial bounce.
Yeah, that was a good bunt there by Bubba, but couldn't get it into the grass. If you get it into the grass, it's just going to sit up there. It looks like, but like you said, big lip there, bounces off of that. It's going to, who knows what it's going to do, really.
Fastball connects, called strike on the inside corner. Count now runs to 1 ball, 2 strikes on Smith, so he's going to look to protect here. Get a bat on anything close. Petrucci delivers. And that's going to be called strike 3 as that falls in the zone. So a nice pitch by Petrucci to get the second out of the inning.
Maybe a little too much patience there, Will. With 2 strikes, you got to try and protect, and anything you can get a bat on, even if it's not your pitch, you just got to foul it away, spoil it. But good pitch there by Petrucci. Keep it low in the zone.
Number 50, Evan Atkins now at the plate for the Outlaws. Outside corner catches for called strike 1. Again, excellent placement by Petrucci on that pitch. There's a ground ball first base side, but rolls foul. Atkins quickly in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, so he's going to look to protect here and keep this inning alive for the Outlaws.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to put the ball in play here, maybe poke it into the grass, get Morales in from third. Keep this inning going. Get Zito up to the plate here.
Again, fouled away by Atkins, so he's doing a good job battling at this at bat. Waiting for a pitch to hit for him. And
yeah, just staying alive here. He's just staying alive.
And Atkins has been on a little bit of a hitting streak, so the Outlaws are certainly hoping that it will continue.
Yeah, he's been seeing the ball real well, Will.
Pitch comes inside, kind of a defensive reaction by Atkins, but he does get the bat on it to stay alive. Petrucci is certainly mixing up his locations. And if he can continue to do that for the entire game, then that's going to bode well for the Stars.
Yeah, the Outlaws are going to have their hands full. And it looks like he has that changeup, too, so you can't just be sitting back on that fastball, Will.
Fastball catches called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. That will retire the side. But the Outlaws do strike first, and they carry a 1-0 score going into the bottom of the second inning.
How long are they going to worship this guy? Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down the clock! I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
So as we get ready to start the bottom of the second inning, 1-0, our current score, Outlaws hold the advantage. And leading it off for the Plantation Stars is going to be number 9, Curtis. The Stars are certainly going to be looking to get the leadoff runner aboard at this inning and try to force the action and at the very least get that run back. Again, we apologize for the background wind noise. It's right in our face this morning. Wind actually coming in from right, so you're aware of how the ball may play in the air. And when the wind comes straight in at us, there's nothing we can do, so we hope that you'll just bear with us as we get ready to go. First pitch upcoming from Morales from the windup. Swing and a miss, strike one. Again, Morales ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, Curtis looking aggressive here. Seeing that pitch, trying to make something happen. Trying to get his team on the board.
Fastball called, strike 2, right down the middle. So Morales begins the second as he did in the first, throwing strikes and getting ahead in the count. Looks like he tried for the curveball, got away from him. Count's now going to move to 1 ball, 2 strikes. With the dampness on the ball, I'm surprised that he's not swapping out the ball for a drier one, but he's going to play it as is.
I don't even think that touched the grass, Will. I think it went all the way over Conley's head onto the backstop here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Looks like Morales got him with a changeup on that one.
Yeah, he changed his speeds there, and Curtis did a good job trying to recognize it, but he was just already into his swing, and not much you can do there. It was a good pitch.
That's going to bring up number 8 for the Stars, Petrucci, looking to get something started, help his own cause, as he is the starting pitcher today for the Stars, and he's pitched a beauty thus far.
Yeah, you're right, Will. He's done a great job on the mound. Gave up that 1 run, but other than that, he's been really solid, throwing strikes.
Pitch runs in high from Morales. 1 ball, no strike, our current count. Fastball fouled away. It's going to even things up now. 1 ball, 1 strike. And going back to your point about that run allowed, Derek, I mean, certainly with the way that play unfolded, that'll be an unearned run. Not that we track that too closely at this age level, but just don't want to take it away from the fact of the solid pitching that Petrucci's done thus far in the game.
Yeah, you're right, Will.
Swing and a miss. Morales commanding that outside corner as the count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Petrucci's going to look to protect here, make a connection with anything close, and keep this at bat alive. Morales is going to be looking for the punch out as time is called.
Yeah, with how damp that ball's been getting, I'd like to see him just grab the laces and fire it in there and make him get a hit.
Fastball misses low and away. Count now evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That did not miss by much, Will.
With 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 our current score. Outlaws lead if you're just joining us. And just as a reminder, if we do lose our live feed, we will be uploading a full recording of the game. We are operating off of a hotspot today, and those have been known to be inconsistent. But we are doing our best to bring this game to you live today. Fastball rides in high. So Petrucci is able to battle back with some solid discipline, and he's going to draw the walk. And that's going to bring up number 4, Hermoso, for the Stars.
Yeah, that was a good patient at bat there by Petrucci. Laid off a couple of close pitches there and worked a walk, got himself on first. Now Morales has a little bit to think about up there on the mound.
Petrucci takes his lead, throw over. A nice move by Morales. I think he'll be successful in keeping the runners close today.
Yeah.
He's really started to perfect that pickoff move.
Yeah, he really has. And, it doesn't look like they're straying too far away from their bags, to be honest with you. The few times they have been on, they've stayed pretty close.
Petrucci breaks for second. There's a pop-up first base side. Lots of room. But it tests the limit of that space as it did careen off of the first base side backstop. But excellent pursuit by both Morales and McMurdo on that play.
Yeah, for sure. It looked like McMurdo had a play on it, but it just kept tailing away here.
So we have a current no ball, one strike count as Petrucci again takes his lead from second. Morales comes set. He again breaks for second. Pitch misses on the outside. Petrucci makes it in safely, so stolen base for him. And the Stars are now threatening with a runner in scoring position, just one out in the bottom of the second inning. 1 ball, 1 strike, our current count on Hermoso. Pickoff move second base into Zito. Not in time.
Like you said, Will, that was a good move there by Morales. Spin move back, just trying to keep him honest over there on the base paths.
Fastball fouled straight back. Count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morales is going to be looking for a payoff pitch here. Hermoso is going to be looking to try to drive something in the outfield, which could potentially score a run for the Stars.
Yeah, if he finds some grass, I expect him to try and test it with 1 out, send him home, see what happens.
There's a chopping grounder, third base side. Whittenlaw up with it. That is a fair ball. The throw is offline. So Petrucci will advance to third. Hermoso safe at first. And the Stars have the potential of a big inning here with the runners on the corners now, 1 out. And that's going to bring up number 17, Gardner. Pickoff move third base.
Going back to that last play, Will, Witten made a good play, knocked that ball down. He was just over there behind third base. That's a long throw, and looked like Hermosi could really run down the line.
Fastball called, strike down the middle. Again, Morales ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike, and that's going to be key to the Outlaws' success today. Morales is absolutely going to have to keep up that first pitch strike percentage.
Yeah, for sure. He's working a little over 50%, it looks like today, but keep that high.
Hermoso breaks for second. The Outlaws will concede the advancement, so stolen base for Hermoso. Called strike on the inside corner on the last pitch, so Morales ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. He's going to be looking for the punch out, which will be key for the Outlaws, given the runners on second and third and just 1 out. Tries the outside corner. Excellent placement, just barely misses.
Yeah, that's a great miss there, Will. Keep it outside, get a swing and miss, get 2 outs.
Fastball fouled straight back and out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Gardner. So he's continuing to battle. I'm sure Gardner is aware, as is the Plantation coaching staff, what a hit would mean here, especially if it makes it into the outfield. Fastball foul tip, straight back. So some pandemonium from the crowds, not realizing that it was a foul tip, so drop third strike not in play.
Yeah, he just got a piece of that one, Will. Kept himself alive here. see if he can make something happen.
There's a dribbler back to Morales. He's going to go home with it. So Morales decides not to yield the run. Gardner's going to be safe at first. That will now load the bases for number 2, Lugo, for the Stars.
Outlaws with that play keeps the double play in order. You know, you have to imagine they're going to try and cut that runner down at first, depending on where the ball's hit. But if they can get 2 here and get out of this, wow.
Fastball misses high. 1 ball, no strike. The current count, bases loaded, 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The Stars threatening in a major way.
Outlaws playing corners in here, too. You know, they're expecting that ball to come to the corners. Looks like they're going to want them to come home with it. You know, at least get that lead runner out at home and preserve their lead.
Last pitch caught inside corner for called strike, evening up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is going to miss low. Lugo able to advance the count now to 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul tip. Conley able to hold on to that one. Count now moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morales absolutely looking for the strikeout here, as that would change the dynamic greatly. Lugo checks his swing, as Morales almost got him to chase on that one. Count will now run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch upcoming. We'll see what happens. That fastball is going to miss low, so Lugo is going to draw the walk and the RBI. And the Stars have now notched up the game at 1. And they're going to turn over the lineup. Leadoff batter for the Stars, number 1, Drysdale, now up to bat. Outlaw pitching coach Dan Boyd has called time. He's going to have a pitcher's conference with both Conley and Morales on the mound. We expect this to be a quick discussion, so we're just going to leave it right here. No, actually, it looks like we are going to have a pitching change. So Coach Boyd makes the move. Morales pitched a beauty. Current situation notwithstanding. Number 5, Witten Lott, will now come into the game, and he'll swap spots with Morales. So Morales will now take over at 3rd. And we'll take a quick break and return the action after the warm-up pitches.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's professional pest management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's professional pest management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
So we're going to bring it back a tad early as the warm-ups are now almost complete. So to wrap up the line for Jacob Morales, he gave up 1 earned run on 33 pitches in an inning and a third. But he commanded his pitches well, and his first strike pitch percentage was excellent throughout this game.
Yeah, it really was, and he's, you know, leaving Lott in a with his hands full here. Bases loaded, 1 out. You know, throw strikes, let your defense go to work.
First pitch by Lott's going to ride in high. And since we came back from the break, that was also the first pitch for Drysdale. So 1 ball, no strike, our current count, 1 out. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 2nd. Changeup falls into the zone for called strike 1. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lott working from the stretch. Tries again for the outside corner, misses away. Drysdale patiently now advances to a 2 ball, 1 strike count. The Stars certainly aware that they can afford the discipline, as a walk would mean an additional run. Lott again tries for the changeup, but he's going to miss high on that one. Count now moves to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Drysdale is going to look for an opportune pitch here, but he could also be conservative and again take that walk. That pitch is going to miss low. So mark an RBI for Drysdale as Hermoso comes in to score. The Stars have now taken a 2-1 advantage. That's going to bring up number 55, Basse, for the Stars.
Yeah, it looks like Lott's just trying to get feel right now.
Ball gets away. The Stars will add another run.
Everybody moves up
as
a base
Gardner
there.
Scores from third. And all runners advance up a base. So now runners on second and third, still 1 out. And the Stars currently holding a 3-1 advantage. Basse looking at a 1 ball, no strike count. Lott again tries for that outside corner, but misses away. Count moves to 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch is going to run inside. That's going to be a 3-0 count.
Yeah, if you're the Stars here, you're going to make him throw you a strike in this situation. He's had a hard time finding the zone here. He's got 1 strike on 7 pitches so far. So
again, tries outside, misses away. So Lott clearly is going to have to make an adjustment here as Basse draws the walk. And again, we have bases loaded for the number 3 batter. Also number 3, Miller, for the Stars. As Outlaw manager Brian Lott, he's going to call time and have a conference on the mound. It's going to be pitcher and coach exclusively, so we're going to keep it here as we expect this to be a quick conference just to kind of settle his nerves and maybe refocus his efforts. We certainly know that Lott's a capable pitcher, so it's just a matter of making the correction at this point.
yeah, we've seen him do it in the past. He's just got to find his release point here. Coming in from third base, asking to pitch in a bases loaded situation. It's going to be tough for anybody.
Fastball rides in high. Miller has a 1 ball, no strike advantage. Pitch gets away from Conley, goes all the way to the backstop. Another run will score. That'll be Lugo coming in from third. And the Outlaws are in trouble. They're now looking at a 4-1 deficit. Runners on second and third, still 1 out in the inning. And the heart of the Stars order is up.
Yeah, they're going to have to get some outs here and fast, Will.
That pitch also misses, and now Miller has a 3-0 count. Stars being very patient, reading the situation.
Yeah, really disciplined. They're not chasing anything.
That pitch is going to miss away, and Miller draws a walk, which will again load the bases and bring up number 6, Velasquez, for the Stars. We're going to have our second conference of the inning, this time with pitching coach Dan Boyd. And with it being the second conference, we will have to implement a pitching change. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back with the details of the pitching change right after this.
How long are they going to worship this guy? Hey! We got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Oh.
Feel bigger?
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
Back. We come back to live action. The pitching change is complete. Number 99, Ryan Boyd, now on the mound for the Outlaws, and he's done a straight swap with Witten Lott. So Lott moves to second base. Boyd on the mound. Bases loaded situation for the Stars. Fastball popped up into center field. Wilkie's in on it. He's going to make the throw home. Ball gets past Conley. So Drysdale tags up. He comes in. And the runners also advance to second and third, respectively, on their tag ups. So the Stars now take a 5-1 advantage. Though the Outlaws do get the second out of the inning, so that takes a little bit of pressure off. They can get a breather and now just focus at this at bat.
Yeah, we're just trying to get the hitter here, Will.
Perez grounds over to Lott, who makes the play over to first, and the Outlaws are out of the inning, but not before the Plantation Stars strike back and strike back hard. They take a 5-1 lead going into the top of the third inning.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Your batting average is totally awesome. What's your secret?
M&M's. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples, and with the green ones, I take the ball downtown.
Magnificent!
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one.
Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple.
M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the sign. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now, there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
So we begin at the top of the third inning, and the Outlaws need to battle back here if they're going to if they're going to come back into this game. Number 11, Anthony Zito, leading it off for the Outlaws as Petrucci remains on the mound. First pitch comes in for a ball.
Yeah, they got their work cut out for them now, Will.
Swing and a miss as Petrucci brings that fastball inside. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, if we lose our live stream, as that's fouled straight back, if we lose our live stream, this will be uploaded. This will be uploaded as a recording to the Gulf Coast Baseball Network YouTube channel. We appreciate your support. If you've not yet subscribed to our channel, we do ask that you do so. As Petrucci winds up and delivers. Outside corner, gets connected for called strike 3. And Petrucci remains on fire, recording that first out of the inning.
It's his 5th strikeout of the day, Will. He is feeling it up there on the mound.
Number 0, Noah Conley, now up to bat for the Outlaws. He's going to take called strike 1 on the outside corner. As Petrucci continues to command those corners. That fastball is going to ride in high, evening up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're also interested in other youth sport events, you can also check out our website at www.gulfcoastsportsnetwork.org for more information on our other events or to become a community partner with us. Again, we appreciate your viewership. We appreciate your support to bring live youth sports events to you. Swing and a miss on the inside fastball. So Conley's going to have to protect now, being down the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Correction, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip, the catcher maintains control, so that's going to be a strike 3. And again, another strikeout for Petrucci. That's going to bring up number 28, Mark Ventoloro for the Outlaws, trying to get a 2-out rally started here. And the Stars are going to look to close out the inning. Looks like fastball misses high.
That did not miss my butt, Will.
Good speed on that ball also.
Yeah, he's got some velocity. Good eye by Mark over here.
Swing and a miss. Count now evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Certainly if Ventoloro gets a bat on it, he has the capability to drive that ball deep. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, our current count. So Ventoloro, he's going to be protecting that plate. Petrucci's going to look for another strikeout. Change up, swing and a miss. Petrucci gets it. He strikes out the side. We move to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Plantation Stars 5, Gulf Coast Outlaws 1.
Oh, make me warm.
Hello, Outlaw baseball fans. Please join me in wishing our special boys a very happy birthday. Our Outlaw birthday boys for October are Noah Conley, Bubba Smith,
Happy birthday, Bubba. Happy birthday, Bubba. Happy birthday, Bubba!
Happy 10th birthday to our favorite son.
we love you, Bubba.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or two. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into Big League Chew.
We return live for the bottom of the third inning. Plantation Stars holding a 5-1 advantage over the Outlaws. And in that last inning, the Stars did bat around. So again, number 9, Curtis, will lead it off for the Stars. They're going to look for a repeat of the last inning, but Ryan Boyd and the Outlaws, they're going to look to shut them down defensively and get back to the bats.
Yeah,
the Boyd changeup comes in and swing and a miss for called strike one.
Yeah, Boyd came in end of last inning and got a couple of quick outs and looks to keep it going here.
Fastball is going to miss low, evens up the count for Curtis now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup comes in, falls into the zone for called strike 2. So Boyd currently looking at a 1 ball, 2 strike advantage. He's going to be looking for the punch out while number 9, Curtis, will be looking to protect the plate. Fastball rides in high for Boyd, which will even up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stars third base coach providing guidance to Curtis, but Ryan Boyd's going to ring up that strikeout and record the first out of the inning for the Outlaws. Nice off-speed pitch there by Boyd on that one, Derek.
Yeah, I agree. And we got some defensive changes here for the Outlaws. We'll just run through them real quick. Mark Ventoloro moves from right to left, and Evan Atkins is in right field now. And Easton Hawkins behind the plate. Everybody else is where they were, left to right on the infield. We got Morales at third, Zito at short, Lott at second, and McMurdo stays at first. And Will still in the outfield, in center field, manning that.
Petrucci at the plate. He's going to take called strike 1 on the outside corner. He's going to be looking to help his cause, add some additional runs. But Boyd is pitching very efficiently thus far, and the Outlaws hope that that will remain the case.
Yeah, I agree. Well, he's come in here and just thrown strikes, and that's exactly what the Outlaws needed.
Hard line shot, third base line, but foul.
Boyd quickly ahead here. No balls, 2 strikes. Trying to get Outlaws back up to the plate and see if we can cut into that lead early.
The lead's certainly not insurmountable for the Outlaws as that changeup gets away from Boyd. Count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, you're right, Will. You know, a 4-run deficit. We've seen them come back and take care of that.
Outside corner catches for called strike 3. So Boyd again gets the strikeout. That's going to move to 2 outs on the inning and bring up number 4, Hermoso, for the Stars, looking to get a 2-out rally started for themselves. Certainly agree with you, Derek. Not an insurmountable deficit, but the X factor is can they adjust to the pitching that Petrucci's done thus far, because he's commanding those corners and he's mixing up his speeds, and the Outlaws have been behind at every step.
Yeah, he's really making them feel uncomfortable, off balance up there in the batter's box, and you know, credit to him. That's how you want to pitch when you're on the mound.
Fastball misses away. Count now moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is going to run in high. Advancing the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd inning, 5-1 our score. We appreciate your viewership today. Again, we are operating off of a hotspot. Should we lose our signal, as that pitch misses away. As the count now moves to 3 balls, 1 strike, the hitters count. We are also recording the game, so if we do lose our live stream, don't fret. We will upload a full recording of the game afterwards. But so far, we appear to be holding steady. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx it. But as we focus back on the action, 3-1 our count. Lugo's going to be looking, or correction, Hermoso's going to be looking for a pitch to drive. Pop up on the infield. Looks like Zito lost that one in the sun as that's going to drop in. Had a late break on that ball, so I'm not sure if he even caught it off the bat.
Yeah, from his position, it looks like he's looking right in the sun, Will. So, you know, he was close to that, and you're right. It looks like he just lost it, maybe even off the bat.
You see that he has made the adjustment. He's wearing the sunglasses now.
Yeah, he pulled him down this time.
So the Stars get a runner aboard. Hermoso with 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 17, Gardner.
Yeah, Hermoso's been up to bat twice and has gotten 2 hits so far today. So good for him. He's seeing the ball well.
He's going to make it in safely. So a stolen base for Hermoso. The Boyd pitch does run inside corner, called for strike 1. So Hermoso in scoring position for the Stars. Gardner's going to try to drive that ball into the outfield, maybe get that run in to add to the Star tally.
Yeah, Boyd's just got to forget about that runner at second and keep pitching strikes here. He's done a great job since he's come in the game.
Couldn't agree more. That pitch is going to run inside, though, missing the corner. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Hermoso takes his lead, Lott holds him on. There's a swing and a pop-up straight back, but that's going to connect with the backstop. But Boyd now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So he's going to be looking for the punch out. Well, Gardner's going to be protecting. Outside corner called strike 3. Masterful positioning of that pitch by Ryan Boyd. He gets the Outlaws out of the inning. We move to the top of the 4th. Our score remains Plantation Stars 5, Gulf Coast Outlaws 1.
Worship this guy. Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Oh. Step into it.
Feel bigger?
Yeah.
Hi, Top.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
Hello. Ed's advertising book says when we sponsor sports, our ads will be better if we talk the language of the fan. So I will try to do that. Run down to the store for a 4-pack of Ed's new Bartles and James Premium Red Cooler. It is not only a big hit, but when you buy Bartles and James, you cannot make an error. Well, while I realize these technical terms may be confusing to people who don't know baseball, I hope this makes sense to the fan. Thank you for your support.
We begin the top of the 4th inning. Plantation Stars 5, Gulf Coast Outlaws 1. Leading off the inning for the Outlaws is going to be number 88, Jake Leiser. The Outlaws absolutely need the leadoff runner aboard in this inning to get back into this ball game. Leiser shows bunt. He's going to pull back and take ball 1 as that pitch ran in low. That pitch misses. Count now moves to 2 balls, no strikes. Leiser again shows bunt and pulls back. Count now runs to 3 balls, no strikes. So an excellent at bat by Leiser so far to announce a pitching change for the Stars. Now on the mound, number 21, Perez, as he works from the windup. And he's going to catch the outside corner on that pitch, working the count now to 3 balls, 1 strike on Leiser, the hitter's count. That's going to close the book on Pertucci. Again, called strike outside corner, runs the count full. Payoff pitch upcoming. Leiser's going to have to protect the plate now. Leiser battles back. He's going to foul that one away. Count remains full. So we close the book on Petrucci, and he pitched a beauty for the Stars. That's something I imagine we're going to be talking about the entire weekend.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a grounder up towards short, but the third baseman cuts off the play to make the throw to first. An excellent play by the third baseman, Bosse. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. And the Outlaws now turn over the lineup. It's going to be leadoff batter number 99, Ryan Boyd, for the Outlaws as Perez winds up and delivers. There's a chopper again to third. Bosse knocks it down, makes the throw over to first in time for the out. An excellent stretch by Miller to come up with that grab at first.
Yeah, good play all around. We've talked ad nauseum about Boyd's speed here. And, he hit that ball hard to third. Third baseman knocked it down, made a good, strong throw. And like you said, really good stretch over there by the first baseman. So good play all around to get the speedy Boyd over there at first.
So Perez working a highly efficient inning thus far. That's going to bring up number 5, Witten Lott, who takes ball 1 low. Looking to get a 2-out rally start for the Gulf Coast Outlaws. Perez is going to be looking to shut out the inning for the Stars. There's a line shot back up the middle. Gets through past Petrucci. So Witten Lott gets aboard with a 2-out single. And the Outlaws hope that this will start a 2-out rally as they need to get something going. And that's going to bring up number 27, Will Wilkie, who struck out in the first inning. So Lott takes his lead from first as Perez works from the stretch. Fastball's going to come in low, get past the catcher. Lott will advance to second. Rounds, looks at third. Wisely holds up under the guidance of Coach John McMurdo, the third base coach for the Gulf Coast Outlaws. But the Outlaws are threatening with Witten Lott now in scoring position. And Wilkie now looking at a 1-ball, no-strike count.
That's right, Will. Now that we got Lott in scoring position, we all know what Will's capable of up here at the plate.
Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 1. Throw down to second, but Lott makes it back. Looks like Wilkie's stepping out on his swings. Needs to keep his foot in there if he's going to drive that ball.
Yeah, all you're doing when you step out is you're just shortening your bat. And, at this age, you see it a lot, unfortunately. These kids trying to get their mechanics in order. And
1 ball, 1 strike, our current count as Perez checks the runner and delivers. Fastball gets away in the dirt. Lott breaks for third. Throw down will not be in time. So good heads-up base running by Lott to read that pitch and get the early break.
Good hustle by the catcher, too, not letting that ball get too far away from him and making a play over there at third. Lott's got some speed, and, credit to him. Good hustle.
So runner on third, 2 outs. Fastball is going to run in high and move the count to 3 balls, 1 strike on Wilkie. So the hitters count here. Wilkie's going to look for something to drive to the outfield, get Lott in from third, but Perez is going to look to battle back. Fastball, there's a drive to deep left field, but twisting foul. So with that foul ball, the count's now going to run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Lott on third. Wilkie at the plate and Perez on the mound. 5-1.
If he can just stay back a little on that pitch, keep that ball fair, Lott will score easily from third.
Fastball outside corner misses away. So Wilkie will draw the walk. And the Outlaws are now threatening with runners on the corners. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 24, Easton Hawkins, as he works to manage the catcher's gear. So the Outlaws absolutely looking for a big hit here off the bat of Hawkins.
He's capable of it too, Will.
Wilkie takes his lead from first, Lott from second. Wilkie breaks for second. Throw cut off by the shortstop. Nice move by the Stars on that one.
Yeah, good play there by the Stars.
So Wilkie makes it in with the stolen base. So runners on second and third for the Outlaws, 2 outs. For Easton Hawkins, currently looking at that pitch is going to come in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Wilkie and Lott take their respective leads as Perez delivers. That's going to come in and make connection with Hawkins' helmet. So a hit by pitch is going to load the bases for the Outlaws. They got the makings of a 2-out rally going. That's going to bring up number 21, Evan McMurdo, who has some interesting options, as either a walk will bring in a run or a hit into the outfield could mean multiple runs for the Outlaws. So the pressure is certainly on for the Stars.
Yeah, they got some speed out on the base paths. Wilkie can really move over there at second, and we've already seen what Lott can do over at third. So if he can poke the ball, find some grass, we could make this a ball game.
Called fastball down the middle. Perez ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. The runners take their respective leads as Perez delivers. That pitch is going to miss low, it looks like. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
McMurdo being patient up here, waiting for his pitch, finding something to drive.
Fastball fouled away, first base side. Perez now advances the count to his advantage. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So McMurdo is going to have to protect and make contact with anything close to maintain this rally. Called strike 3. So Perez is able to work out of it with good placement on the pitching. The Outlaws leave them loaded. We move to the bottom of the 4th. Our score, Plantation Stars 5, Gulf Coast Outlaws 1. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it! I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy? He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
So as we get ready to begin the bottom of the fourth inning, Plantation Stars maintain a 5-1 lead over the Gulf Coast Outlaws. Gulf Coast Baseball Network is a division of Gulf Coast Sports Network, a nonprofit youth sports media company. 501c3 status currently pending. If you're interested in our organization or becoming a community partner or the events that we cover, please visit our website at www.gulfcoastsportsnetwork.org. A beautiful bunt by Lugo. Hawkins up with it. Throw gets passed into the outfield. Lott up with it over into second. Again gets passed, so the Outlaws playing some pinball. And that's going to pay off for the Stars as they get the leadoff runner aboard at second base, and that was number 2, Lugo, with the beautiful bunt and hustle.
Yeah, you're right, Will. That was a great bunt. He got it just far enough to settle into the grass there. A little confusion, it looked like, with Hawkins and Boyd, who was going to take it. And Hawkins took it and rushed his throw a little bit. Lugo standing on second base with nobody out.
So pitch misses outside for Drysdale as the Stars have again turned over their lineup. We do have some defensive changes for the Outlaws, so just to quickly run through the defensive set. Boyd remains on the mound. Hawkins behind the plate. Morales at third. Wilkie at short. Lott at second. McMurdo at first. Right field, Evan Atkins. That pitch misses away. Center field, Anthony Zito. Left field, Mark Ventoloro. Current count on Drysdale is, we believe, no balls, 2 strikes. Called strike inside corner. Correction, we had that flip. So now 2 balls, 1 strike, the current count. As Lugo takes his lead from second, Lott holds him on. There's a grounder to Morales at third. He's going to gun it over to first. Excellent move by McMurdo to come off the bag and not only scoop that ball, but apply the tag. An excellent job by Evan McMurdo at first.
Yeah, great play. Great play by Evan there. Like you said, had to come off the bag, get that ball, had the awareness to find the runner and tag him before he got to the plate. And great hustle by Drysdale trying to avoid that tag and stay in the baseline. But he was able to get the tag, and we got 1 down.
But Drysdale does succeed in advancing Lugo to third, and that's going to bring up number 55, Bosse. As the pitch gets away, and with the distance at this ballpark, Lugo scores easily. I mean, there's just not going to be a play at home if the ball gets passed. So that really enhances the pressure on catchers for both teams today.
And pitchers, too. Keep it in the strike zone, throw strikes, give your catcher a chance to block it. But you're right. I mean, if it gets past them, forget it. Everybody's on the move.
There's a ground ball, first base side. McMurdo up with it. He's going to take that unassisted for the second out of the inning. With Lugo scoring from third on the previous play, the Stars have now increased their advantage to 6-1. And now the batter in the 3 spot is up to bat. That's going to be number 3, Miller, for the Stars. Boyd tries for the outside corner but misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Our current count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is going to run inside. There's a grounder up the middle. Wilkie's up with it. Makes the play over to first. And that's going to end the inning. So we move to the top of the 5th. The Stars add 1. And our ledger shows a 6-1 score. We'll be back right after this. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Burger King celebrates the heroes of summer with some tasty new summertime heroes of our own. For all the folks who do so much for the little Reggies and Darryls of tomorrow, Burger King has your hero, the plain broiled double burger hero and the all-white meat chicken hero, both with lettuce, tomato, and cheese on a long sesame bun. Summertime heroes are for this season only, so come and catch the taste made for all you summertime heroes.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or two. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into big league chew. Big league chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into big league chew.
Who's left?
Kane. Pitcher Marone is due up.
Kane.
So Burns is going to have to go to his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Hey, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but he don't have a choice here tonight.
Now batting for Marone, Kane.
What got into him?
As we get ready to begin the top of the 5th inning, our current score, Plantation Stars 6, Gulf Coast Outlaws 1. We do have a pitching change for the Stars this inning. Number 2, Lugo, now on the mound. And the Outlaws are beginning to run out of time. They got to get something started. And for this inning, that starts with number 1, Jacob Morales. As the Outlaws look to get the leadoff runner aboard and get back into this ball game, Lugo winds up and delivers. There's a pop-up into the infield. Bosse calls for it, and he's going to make the grab at third. So 1 out now in the top of the 5th inning. That's going to bring up number 23, Bubba Smith. Smith's got a big bat. If he connects with one in the zone, that could be multiple bases. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Keep your foot in there, kid.
Change up, misses high. Count now evens up on Smith. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Called strike outside corner. Smith now going to have to protect with a 1 ball, 2 strike count on him as Lugo winds up and delivers. Swing and a miss into the dirt, but the throw down to first will be in time. Lugo is able to record the 2nd out of the inning. So the Outlaws need a 2-out rally.
One thing I've seen from the Stars team, Will, they got some pitching. They got some arms. All three of these pitchers have been really close to the zone all day long.
Fastball is going to run in high on Evan Atkins for ball one. Certainly agree, Derek. It seems like the Outlaw batters have just been, for lack of a better term, just kind of off balance all day. And that comes with the mixing of speeds, mixing of locations, and a tip of the hat to the Stars because their pitchers have been getting it done.
Yeah, they really have. And you're right. Off balance, I think, is the best way to put it. They look not uncomfortable, just not sure where those balls are going to come.
1 ball, 1 strike count on Atkins. And he's going to foul that ball away down the first base line. Count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes, so Atkins is going to have to protect. Lugo is going to be looking for a punch-out pitch. Tries for the outside corner and misses. Count now evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Stars holding a 6-1 advantage over the Outlaws. Fastball is going to come in low. Count now moves to 2-2. Oh, correction, count now runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so payoff pitch upcoming.
See if Atkins can put this ball in play here. You have to imagine he's going to throw him a strike.
And throwing a strike he does as he gets called strike 3. And again, the Outlaws go down in order. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Our score, Plantation Stars 6, Gulf Coast Outlaws 1.
Oh, make me warm.
Hello, Outlaw baseball fans. Please join me in wishing our special boys a very happy birthday. Our Outlaw birthday boys for October are Noah Conley, Bubba Smith,
Happy birthday, Bubba. Happy birthday, Bubba.
Happy birthday, Bubba!
Happy 10th birthday to our favorite son.
we love you, Bubba.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the sign. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now, there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
As we get ready for the bottom of the 5th, some defensive changes for the Outlaws, so we'll run through that set for you right now. Ryan Boyd remains on the mound. Noah Conley now back in behind the plate. Jacob Morales at third. Will Wilkie at short. Whitten Lott at second. Evan McMurdo at first. Evan Atkins in right. Bubba Smith in center field. And Mark Ventoloro in left. Leading off the inning for the Stars, number 6, the cleanup hitter, Velasquez. And his last at bat, he got the sacrifice fly to center to get another run in for the Stars. So he's certainly shown that he can put a bat on it and drive that ball deep. And there is a deep fly ball to left field. Ventoloro tracks it, but it's going to go in over his head. That's going to be extra bases for Velasquez as he trucks in to second. And he'll take a leadoff stand-up double to get the inning started for the Stars.
Not much Ventoloro could do with that over there in left field. He hit that ball a ton, and one hops the fence. He did everything he could do.
Agreed, Derek. It looks like Velasquez just took that inside fastball and turned on it. Again, inside fastball. That's going to be over the head of Wilkie to Smith in center field. So a hot shot off the bat of Perez. And the Stars have got something going. Runners on the corners, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Couple good pitches by Boyd, but good piece of hitting here by the Stars. Getting something going early, not letting him settle in.
That's going to bring up number 9, Curtis, for the Stars. As Perez breaks for second, the Outlaws will concede the stolen base. So runners now on second and third, nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning. So the makings of a big inning for the Stars. The Outlaws are going to have to battle back to keep them at bay, as that pitch is going to run in high. And the count now moves to 1-1 on Curtis. Boyd tries for the outside corner, misses away. An excellent stop by Conley. That absolutely saved a run.
Yeah, you're right, Will. If he doesn't stop that, Velasquez comes in from third.
Looked like a changeup, misses low. Heads up base running by Velasquez, threatening the advancement, but holds. Pitch by Boyd, that's going to be fouled straight back. Count now runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so payoff pitch upcoming. Curtis going to be looking to protect. Boyd looking for the out for the Outlaws, preferably a strikeout to help ease the pressure.
Yeah, you're right, Will.
And he gets it. Called strike 3, outside corner. Excellent pitch by Ryan Boyd. And that's exactly what the Outlaws needed in that situation. That's going to bring up now number 8, Petrucci, for the Stars. And I just have to bring it up again. An outstanding pitching performance by this young man today. And it really set the tone for the Stars and put the Outlaws on their heels early.
Yeah, he's a big reason they're up as they are now.
Pitch falls in for called strike 1 by Ryan Boyd. He's ahead in the count now.
Yeah, he kept the Outlaws off the bases, off balance, really set the tone for the Stars early, and pitched a great game when he was out there.
Outside corner catches for called strike 2. And again, I'm sure you can see it on our video. Velasquez threatening with some aggressive secondary leads. So that's something that the Outlaws are absolutely going to have to pay attention to. Petrucci is able to fight that one off. He remains alive. Down the count, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th as we catch up our scoreboard. Again, fouled straight back, so an excellent battle by Petrucci to stay alive as he looks for his pitch to drive. Ryan Boyd looking for the punch out.
Yeah, he's spoiling some good pitches here by Boyd. Doing it on both sides of the field here, Petrucci.
Changeup's going to miss high. Count now advances to 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning, runners on second and third for the Stars. And there's a drive to left field and deep. Ventoloro not able to come up with it. Velasquez will cross. So the drive by Petrucci scores an additional run for the Stars. They've now run their advantage up to 7-1. And Perez advances to third on the plate, so it remains runners on second and third, 1 out for the Stars.
Yeah, he spoiled some pitches there, got one to handle and hit it deep out into left field. And, over there, that side of the infield or outfield for that matter, they're looking right up into the sun. Probably a hard time tracking the ball between that and the sun, even with sunglasses.
Swing and a miss by Hermoso, who was also trying to drive that ball deep and get some additional runs in. A nice cut on the plate, just came in slightly under it. Check swing. That's going to drop in over the head of Lott to Atkins in the right field. He's going to come home with it, but not before Perez scores. And heads up base running by Hermoso to advance to second base on that play. So he's going to get the RBI. The Stars add another run, and they've now run up an 8-1 advantage.
Yeah, when things are going well for you, things go well. Little check swing blooper over Lott in second base, over in no man's land between him and Atkins. And, good job. Good job by them.
There's a swing and a pop fly by Gardner. Wilkie works back on it at short. He's going to make the grab for the second out of the inning. So the Outlaws get that all too critical second out of the inning, which makes the runners at second and third less important, as they can now play for the force out at first. Second and third less important, as they can now play for the force out at first if they're able to get that ground ball in the infield. That's going to bring up number 2, Lugo, for the Stars. Lugo has at least one RBI on the day and a couple of runs scored. Boyd gets the called strike outside corner. Ahead in the count now, no balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, you're right, Will. He's done a good job down there in that 10 spot for the Stars, turning the lineup over, doing his job, getting runs in, getting around.
Again, tries for that outside corner, but misses. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lugo is going to be trying to score Petrucci from third. Pitch misses. Count now runs 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch runs in high for Boyd. Count now moves to 3 balls, 1 strike. The Stars' third base coach will call time to have a discussion with Lugo as he looks at the 3-1 hitters count. Boyd's going to try to look to battle back and throw a strike. Wilkie has a quick word with Boyd on the mound as we get back to live play.
Yeah, as you like to say, Will, hitters count here. Ducks on the pond. He's probably trying to get him in.
The changeup by Boyd pays off with the swing and a miss. Count now runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners will be moving on the pitch. That misses away. So Lugo's patience pays off. He draws the walk, and that's going to load the bases. And again, the lineup flips over for the Stars, and that's been the key for them offensively. And it looks like we have hit the tournament time limit. So our final score, Plantation Stars 8, Gulf Coast Outlaws 1. So Derek, as we have the final score now, I got to say the key to this game was hands down the pitching by the Plantation Stars.
Oh, there's no question, Will. We were broken record when it came to the end of the game here, but, their pitching was the key to their success today. And taking advantage of walks and opportunities on the base paths, but, their pitching, what can you say about it? Kept the Outlaws off balance all day, and, you get a pitching performance like that, you only need 2 runs to win, and they got 7 of them. So 7, 8,
8 runs.
3, 8 runs. So, credit to them. They hope to meet back up with them a little later on this weekend, and congratulations, and let's play some ball.
So the Stars take the victory. The Outlaws will look to battle back as they're going to be playing back-to-back games. So we'll have our next game upcoming. We'd like to thank you for joining us for this live broadcast. If you've not yet subscribed to our page, again, we ask that you do so. For Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Gulf Coast Baseball Network.